Um, I think I'm back. Microphone test. 1, 2, 3. I hate my life. I really do. At this point, it is safe to say that I have a love-hate relationship with streaming, period. I just wish this was not so unwieldy. So, long story cut short, I've decided to make a hard reset. Given that not only did I have to do a lot of troubleshooting to get past one bit that proved to be corrupted or flawed by nature, and that effectively caused a chain reaction that really brought the stream down. At the end, I figured we're just gonna start from an earlier chapter because thankfully, Madness Returns does have that option available. So, yeah, we're gonna come clean and just pretend nothing happened. However, you know, I don't usually do this, but rest assured, this right here is warranted. With the amount of bullshit I've had to go tonight just to be set back by 2 hours, kurwa mać. The rare Polish kicking in. That's not just me translating, no. Oh no, we got the bad words up tonight. That's how serious I am. Right, anywho. Here comes American McGee's Alice, Madness Returns again. And I'm just gonna do a little jump forward. Basically, we'll skip a little bit ahead, which won't really make much of a difference down the road. But it is gonna save me some potential hassle. So, the only things I did is get this game compatible with windowed mode for the sake of, in case it implodes randomly, I can easily shut it down, and the 60 FPS fix. We're gonna move on here because from Dolger's Pursuit, I did not have much left that matters. And to be honest, I really don't feel like, messing with the VOD later. Trying to splice it all up, cut out the unnecessary tech issues, so it's for the best, really. Alright, just to double check, are we good performance-wise? Audio in, visuals up par.
Annihilate what threatens to destroy you.
Good, let us keep it that way. Now, let's take off the grief by talking about more pleasant things. Namely, I have ordered the limited runs edition of Blood. Mostly for the rare Caleb figure. There's a lot of goodies included in that package, but for me personally, that figure is what I'm really after. I had to pay a hefty penny for the collection, but I have a good feeling about it. I just hope the quote-unquote blood-infused mousepad that they sent with the pack does not end up filled with dried liquid or plop along the way during shipping. Key sliding. Do be sliding. Gotcha. And now the old teapot cannon. And down you go. Not anymore a concern. With fully upgraded weapons. To be honest, I'm not even sure at the moment if the 60 FPS fix is working as intended. But, it's smooth enough gameplay to not really matter that much in the end. So I'm pretty much gonna skip all the thief pickups from now on, because as far as those go, I pretty much have everything I need. All weapons have been boosted to their max levels. So Frosty, what do you think about that whole Nier Automata hoax? I gotta admit, I did not expect the outcome that was revealed today. Sure got me. For everyone else tuning in case you don't know the story, so a couple days back, someone claiming to be a regular player posted a short clip of finding a door in the White City bit of Nier Automata that no one else has seen before, which led to completely new content previously not seen, and people have went nuts over it. They're like, oh my god, is this like a super secret that is so specific that only one person managed to find it all through God knows what means? But when they question Yoko Taro, he's like, ask Square. He was very vague on the subject. So, you know, people keep on speculating, and then another follow-up comes out where it's supposedly a reference to Nier Replicant, with a fully reconstructed church area and a cutscene that also pertains to a memorable moment in the previous Nier installment. But, as it turns out today, a modding group comes out and claims this was our doing all along. In which case, I have to say, they were damn well convincing. Also, massive respect for the first in future Nier Automata mods not to be horny in nature. Let's be honest, it already is kind of a lewd game in places, but with the community, we're bound to go overboard even more. None of us are ready for 2B Extra Thick Edition. I just find the fact that Yoko Taro, with a completely neutral stance, did not give out a concrete response, is a very much Yoko Taro thing to do. Yeah, keep the player base confused. Let them ask the questions. And carry on digging. Alright, so we're pretty deep into the dollhouse. There's not much left besides a couple encounters, some platforming, and promptly we should be heading back to the final bits. Oh yeah, this is not running at 60 FPS because you can tell that the menus are super crusty. Fine, let us keep it that way for the authentic experience. It's just like playing this video game in 2010 when it first came out.
No melody should soothe this outrage.
So this is the last stop of the Infernal Train of the Looking Glass Railway. And, as evidenced even by the graffiti itself, it leaves a path of destruction in its wake. Also, look at that. The last health upgrade gate I didn't find last time. You know what? Since I was missing only one pedal, I may as well go for it. Lord knows I might need extra rows for the final encounter. Well, you do get to see some of this minigame after all. In a portion I have not done. The previous one that we skipped is actually what was crashing on me during the failed stream attempt earlier. So, you know, to keep myself sane. Man, wouldn't it be funny if I went nuts? Sure would be thematically appropriate on an American McGee's Alice session. Who knows, maybe I am already insane for even putting up with this nonsense. But hey, someone's gotta do it. If not me, then who? No one, you say? Perhaps that would be for the better. I need to go here, I reckon. Truly is the feed your head moment. I have consistently tried to keep enough quotes from the White Rabbit song to just label concurrent streams after the lyrics. And I think I did a pretty decent job at it. I mean, I pretty much had the closing line. Say for this closure. Okay. That's what the game wanted me to do. And now I gotta land the ball. Well, I say ball, but it's more of a doll head being used as a ball. The wackiest game of pinball conceived by man. Yep, gotta keep it in the safe zone, which would be preferably in the middle. Come on. Another one on the platforms. I did not, but... Is that a save? Well, at that angle, it was kind of... More of a lucky guess of a shot than anything else. You know, speaking of modding, I'm gonna have to check out that Perfect Cell over LeBron James for Multiverses. It looks fantastic. I've had a lot of fun with the game this week. It's pretty enjoyable with friends. I'll miss day one, double Tasmanian Devil shenanigans. The absolute state of playing as a gorilla. But they had to nerf that damn tornado. Oh, come on. Really? Well, on the bright side, at least I still have Batman and Shaggy. Those are pretty strong characters. LeBron also has some potential, although he's the more gimmicky character. Like, you really need to know how to place those basketballs to make use of his potential. Okay, so I want to be up here. That's for sure. Place myself right here and then whoop.
Righto.
Perfect. Get another good look at that classic Alice swagger. And here comes the zoom in. Ooh. That's a cubic stare and a Dutch angle. Just slapped together. More dramatic than modern Marvel/DC cinematography. And another one down for the road. By the way, this is the part that was consistently crashing on me, so if it pulls something on me, I am skipping the chapter. No questions asked. I am officially at my limit when it comes to troubleshooting live on stream. I'd rather be finding a troubleshooter in DNF. Thank you very much. Speaking of duel, Ghostblade got a pretty sick Virgil mod that retains the spirit but changes the main character's appearance to look like DMC5 Virgil. So, once again, I know I brought this up a couple of times already, but modders, based, very cool people. Not as godlike as that Pepsi Man added, but I approve the effort. One more cycle should do it, and then I missed the mark. Perfect. Now let us leave this place. Okay. We went past the quote-unquote corrupted bit. So now we're just rolling with the changes. I know I make that joke a lot on streams, but what can I say? REO Speedwagon? Based band. I often bring up Devo and Oingo Boingo as my main takeaways from reading slash watching JoJo, but honestly, I think it may have also put my attention closer to REO Speedwagon. That's another good band with classic bangers. Roll with the changes, keep moving. Enjoy your ride on the crazy slide, Alice, because it's gonna be your last. Not that you're gonna meet an unfortunate end, it's just that we won't have any more rides after this one. Okay, and now to deal with these two doll girls. What I'm gonna do here. Where I can actually maneuver. You're a little too old to be playing with dolls. Anyway, Alice. So best we put them to rest before they put you to rest. Like just now. Ooh. Easy there. What goes around comes around. I'm not looking forward to fighting those enemies with barely any health. Do be like that. Up close, trying to reflect that fireball. It's a little wonky. So I'll get to find a cool scalp, which is nice. And he's almost dead. Base stun. No. Oh, bad camera, bad camera. Right. Get you with the teapot cannon. Yes, sir. Why didn't I think of that earlier? Nice. Even blows the arms off. Get these pests out of the way. No. Sheesh. Last we I need is get stun locked into oblivion. It's tea time. Bitch. You know what? Sicko mode. Fuck. Had to use the fire breath. The worst possible moment. We survived. That's what matters. That's why we play hard difficulty for all the challenging fights that come with the enemies. Taking off a larger portion of your health pool. So, anywho, we're gonna let this cutscene play again. And like I said before, but got lost with the VOD, put your Sherlock Holmes hats on, cause it's Danganronpa summary style time of the case in hand.
I had a role in my family's demise, but I did not start the fire. Centaurs don't live in Oxford, but a certain doctor did.
Dun
I
dun
saw
dun.
him, a preening undergraduate. Now I remember him. That key belongs to Lizzie's room.
I mean, it's not even a mystery at this point. It's been apparent for like the past few recollections. Who done did it?
My father would wish that you hold your cheers, girls. He lived a long life, and as the poet says, like a clock worn out with eating time, the wheels of weary life at last stood still.
So now we get a good look at the last stretch and also our boss arena. It's easy to make a Dark Souls reference at this point, but honestly, fuck. Playing that series has corrupted my mindset at the point that whenever I see a dark and dingy city in the underground, my mind immediately goes to Souls-likes. Ah, yes. This is where we make our wage slaves. No, really, it's gonna be pretty much pointed out straight up as we confront Bumby. What he's been up to with all those other kids besides Alice.
I'm no toy. He wanted me to do things I didn't want to do.
I don't think I need to explain what this alludes to. Let it be said that the good doctor is a sick fuck that needs to be put down. Very painfully. I think upon seeing this Eldritch Abomination you will agree with me.
Am I not the most wretched and selfish of fortune's fools? Oblivious, I live in a training ground for prostitutes. My mentor is an abuser and purveyor. I've been complicit with my sister's murderer and the killer of my family as he corrupted my mind. I sought relief from my pain and you turned me away from the truth.
You are almost there. Almost free from
He
what
is
you
almost
fear.
doing a YouTuber
You could have been
pose.
cured. You could have forgotten.
With the way those hands were
Abandon
folded.
the memory of my family.
You know I had to do it to him.
And you should be
You
too.
misbegotten abomination. Murderer, you blood-sucking parasite. The damage you've done to children. The abuse.
I provide a service. In the great and awful metropolis, appetites of all sorts must be gratified.
My family. My mind. The infernal train.
The train is your invention, your defense. I merely set its schedule and itinerary. The train is coming with its shiny cars, with comfy seats and wheels of stars. So hush, my little ones, have no fear. The man in the moon is the engineer.
I'll stop that train. If it's the last thing I do.
As you wish, it will be.
Menacing.
You're lost, and where your body is, your mind will follow. Perhaps it's already there.
A discarded puppet. Look at that swagger. That chicken walk with the chicken legs. Yeah, you know, just an average Friday night in good old London. Yes, the ghost children are a common sight. Don't question it. Speaking of, when we went to Oxford with my girlfriend during the Christmas season, we took part in a ghost tour across the city. So this guy, who knew his stuff clearly, just took us around some of the famous sites in the center. And let me tell you, this kind of old architecture is prevalent in the city. Is extremely well preserved, and it's as spooky as it gets at night. You may as well be walking in the Arnhem. So no wonder it's fodder for stories of the spookums.
You oozing sore of depravity.
Yeah, he was pretty much oozing in that cutscene
Wearing
earlier.
their names around their necks as if they're breathing
Oozing all over
livestock.
your dreams.
Declaration of their pedigree. You could use one. They're proud to display their provenance.
You brute! They can't remember who they are or where they're from. How many minds have you twisted into forgetfulness?
Not enough. Yours would have been a triumph. Still, you're an insane wreck. My work is done.
Well, not quite. Because we haven't given up yet. Alice is on the brink of collapsing, but ironically, now it's actually also the closest she's been to regaining cohesiveness. So, you remember the Red Queen's Castle from the original game? I think we have a strong contender for a final boss location. Hello, Heather.
Atta, I must stop this infernal train and the evil force that drives it.
Everything's a nail, is it, Miss Hammerhead? First it was all searching, freighted with fear and fragmented memories. Now it's the train. Never time for tea. While your brain's on holiday, we're ruined. Now we're all mad here, and that's a good excuse for going to hell in a teapot, but not for forgetting what your senses saw. Forgetting is just forgetting, except when it's not. Then they call it something else.
Yep,
I'd like
it's my face right here.
It's
It's
I've tried, but I
crazy
can't.
ass explanation.
You've used me and abused me, but you will not destroy me.
No, the damage is done. The old Alice and her Wonderland retreat are demolished. You can't even recognize what's happened, and you're powerless to change it or move against me. I've made certain of that.
The psych blocks have been
your
holding us
punishment,
back.
I know I'm guilty of something, but punishment never suits the victims of the crime.
Abuse is a crime.
Can you really call him Caterpillar now?
You're right.
When he's
Abusers are
a butterfly?
insufficiently punished for the damage they do. Those who witness abuse without seeking retribution for the harm pay a penalty. Your own pain mitigates your failure to act earlier, but you may not yet have paid enough for witnessing the pain of others.
Yeah, what a fun society that is, where homeless children, already screwed over by fate, are thrown into quite literally the depths of hell even further by being turned into sex slaves. Yeah, American McGee already took a pretty bold dive with the strong themes present in the first game, but this one I would say goes even more with pushing the lines. And I would say it creates a very strong
You corrupted my
narrative.
memories, but you failed to make me forget.
I could have made you into a tasty bit. Clients out the door waiting for a piece from a raving, delusional beauty with no memory of the past or no sense
just
of the future.
listen to this dialogue.
You couldn't forget. You
hear what
insisted
this
on holding
fucker
on to
is
your
saying, and
fantasies. You're mad, like your sister.
He's a
Don't
very
speak
believable
of her.
pervert.
You didn't know her.
Your sister was a tease, pretended to despise me. She got what she wanted in the end.
My Lizzie, what is this train's destination?
Madness and destruction. You shouldn't ask questions you know the answer to. It's not polite. And that noise wasn't Lizzie talking in her sleep.
Oh, no. Oh, poor Lizzie.
And there are no centaurs in Oxford. Make your survival mean something, or we are all doomed!
The Queen is a particularly interesting persona in this installment. In the original McGee game, she is us, the more unhinged part of our psyche that kinda holds Wonderland in place, but also aims to take over and destroy us as we slip in deeper into insanity. We kinda stopped that by slaying her, but now she's turned to a reflection of our sister in an attempt to stay alive, pretty much, in a land that's still going down the shitter. Again, you gotta praise American McGee and his team for creating some fantastic landscapes. Well, here we are before the infamous crash that me in particular would like to forget. Took the previous rundown, so fingers crossed. We're gonna take down Bambi without any issues. Or, as his official name states, the Doll Maker.
Hide in your shadow. The past must be paid for.
Phase 1. You'll have two hands coming out. You just gotta do their simple attacks and whack at them. Well, last time I was able to do it faster. Not even the ruins came out to play. Well, hey, we get to see more of his attack patterns. Target you. They're in the way. Well, at least they drop health, which is nice to have. Taking a lot more punishment this time. T-ball miss. Can't hit him. Have enough time. Off. Well, that was a bad start. We just need to wail at it to slash the face away. Don't let it get to
The past must be paid for.
the actual arena fight bit. Okay, it's invincible in its current state. Sure.
Significant.
One down. Now the other one
Cost of forgetting is high.
will pop out. Somewhat easier attack patterns to avoid. With a good knife wave in. Oh lord, keep coming. New Wayne attack from Kylix just dropped. Don't Sonic me, you son of a gun. She really is just casting Kylix as spell to me. Out of juice. Alright. Phase one out of the way.
Make believe Avenger.
Now, the bit where we left off at. That was an interesting interaction. out of the way. The gropey hands are looming over. Well dodged.
Frightened of your shadow?
Oh no. Shit, good thing that didn't kill me.
Absurd futurist.
That did. It's pretty wild once you reach this point.
Make-believe Avenger.
The biggest challenge comes in just avoiding all that's going on. It gets a little intense once those floaty boys pop out.
Currently well. Absurd futurist.
Aim at the tongue. Fuck you, Master Hand.
Affect your cut.
Ooh, did I get him? Fuck you, Bumpy. Eat it.
I'll see you charged. In prison, some half-wit bruiser will make you his sweetheart, and then you'll hang.
Damn.
Indeed, a hysterical woman, former lunatic, roaring outrageous accusations against a respectable social architect and scientist. My God, Alice, who would believe you? I scarcely believe it myself.
You, monstrous creature. Such evil will be punished.
By whom? By what? Psychotic, silly bitch. Your madness will be punished. Now leave. I'm expecting your replacement.
What the girl gonna do? She's got the suit on. That means business. Oh! Got him. Hey, listen, it's his fault. He tripped. Went over the safety line. Yes, it was just an accident. Imagine Nier Automata, but with more color. Looks like the Veil of Tears has infused with London.
Ah, Alice. We can't go home again. No surprise, really. Only a very few find the way, and most of them don't recognize it when they do. Delusions, too, die hard. Only the savage regard the endurance of pain as the measure of worth. Forgetting pain is convenient, remembering it agonizing. But recovering the truth is worth the suffering, and our wonderland, though damaged, is safe in memory for now.
There you have it. Alice Madness Deterrence. Thank you, Base McGee. Thank you, dev team that worked on this beautiful, beautiful follow-up to the original. So yeah, despite this being a pretty messy stream, I still have to say I enjoyed this very much. I'm glad I got to play this and its predecessor. A worthy follow-up, if not better than the original in terms of execution, narrative. Yeah, let's talk about the story from it. It's very compelling, deeper than we experienced it in the previous installment, and told through the environment in a large portion, which got me captivated and craving for more. One downside is that we had a smaller arsenal compared to the first game, but I feel that despite having only 2 melee weapons and 2 ranged ones, they all served a very specific purpose. And you had upgrades, so it evened each other out. And they were all cool. I mean, Vorpal Blade, classic. Pepper Grinder, it's just a chain gun that spews pepper. Teapot Cannon, another banger. And of course, the OG, the Hobby Horse. So, with that being said, I'll just keep on following good old McGee on Twitter, and hopefully that third installment will come into fruition in terms of what's going on. There are constant updates with the development Bible being displayed to the backers and the wider audience. So I hope that now that the sequel came back to Steam, that's a sign that EA is willing to give the green light for a trilogy, if not more. Honestly, American McGee can put up as many Alice games as one. I will eat that shit up because it's good. And yeah, thank you for pressing EA to even get the duology back on Steam after many years of just limbo and having to, yar har, even be able to play it. All right, I know I promised more content tonight, but honestly, I lost so much time tonight that I'm drained. So, you know what? Let's leave it as a shorter video tonight. I'll just neatly put this up as its own separate thing. And next time when we come back, we shall continue with the Dream Machine. Just pretty much finalize more of my ongoing playthroughs, of which that is the remaining one. And then we will move on to greater things. I already have a bunch of games planned for future playthroughs, so look forward to that. And God, please, sweet Jesus, less technical difficulties. I say that, but I'm going to be streaming some older titles, so Lord knows this ain't the last we've seen of Sean's struggles to keep his computer alive. But hey, that's the kind of content you guys crave, right? Right? Well, maybe. Anyway, I don't know if I'll be on during the weekend, but obviously I'll see you guys when I see you guys. So have a good one and till next time.